to condition 10. This is not a drill. We are at condition 10.
Today we're going to open up some brand new Majorette cars I found at my local toy store. I'm going to exclude this Matchbox car for now. And so basically we have a whole bunch of new cars from different series. We have one monster truck, which is this Jeep Wrangler in the police livery. We have also a few of the premium cars. This nice recolor of the Mitsubishi ASX. Also have some special car like this one, the Porsche 917 from the limited edition. More premium cars, the GTR. This one is in the nice silver color. New casting for this year, the DS7 E10s. I think it's the luxury brand from Peugeot. We got also a Chase we're going to open up today. This Toyota GT86 is in a chrome edition with rubber tires. Pretty nice car. Another new casting, the Ford F-150 Raptor in a nice orange. I have two of these actually. The Volkswagen Golf Mark 1 in the baby blue. The Renault Alpine A110 in the orange-ish red. The VW T3 bus with the camper accessory. A Nissan GTR with the nice collector box. The GMC Hummer EV. Another, this is the Porsche 911 GT3 Cup R. The Renault Clio 16S. Another Ford Raptor, no color, and a bunch of the Mack Granite. So unfortunately for doing this video, I was waiting to get all the other cars I wanted on these series, but unfortunately my stores did not restock any of these Majorette cars. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open all I have today, and later on this year I'm going to show you the remaining cars I was looking for, if I ever found them, and if my stores ever restock them. So let's start with this 917 here, the limited edition series. All of these Majorette come with the nice collector card, like this one here. You can see the hard work on one side. On the other side, you see the stats for the car. If you want to pause that and take a look, you're free to do it. I'm going to just put these cards for now on the side. Now let's take a look at the car. This is a pretty nice casting from Majorette. I like the inserts for the headlights, which is common for these cars. This one's shell number 23. That's your engine fan here with the opening hood. Not much detail on this one, unfortunately, but it's nice to have an opening features for this car. And I really like the style and the proportion of this casting. I think they did a very well, nicely done job for this one. And the color is pretty cool too. Hopefully we're going to have more color of this casting very soon. Let's take a look at this Ford Raptor. Can't wait to test the suspension on this guy. This is definitely different from the other Majorette F-150 casting that they have. It's much more realistic now. More recent also. So this is the stats for the card. If you want to pose that up. This truck have opening doors on both sides. A bit rough. There we go. Big mini front. This one has some very aggressive off-road wheels and tires. It says Raptor on the back of the fender. Ford on the back of the bed. It does have a tow hitch, so if you want to tow some trailers with this truck, you can. Nice interior. And this is the top of the truck with the inserts for the hood here. So some pin for the roof. And this one has some pretty cool suspension movement. So if you want to simulate the truck doing some off-road, you can do it pretty nicely. And this is the base of the pickup truck. I'm going to keep this one for last because it might be special. for us to take a look at. Anyway, next one, the Mitsubishi ASX. Looks really similar to the RVR that we have here in North America. Pretty popular here in Quebec with the winters that we have. Here's the stats of this vehicle and the artwork. The card. This one has a opening hood, and this is a surprisingly not new casting, but new color, because this one was available in this off-color metal blue for decades, and now we have a recolor finally after all of these years in a nice forest green. So pretty cool that Majorette finally decided to do a new color for this one. It's a nicely done casting. It's a little bit big, but overall nice proportion. Of course, like suspension on this one too. Let's put it next to the other Raptor. The Nissan GTR Nismo GT3. This was popular casting last year when it was brand new. Let's put all the card. Majorette have a very thick blister with a lot of plastic. This is the whoops. There we go. Info for the card. This is the model. This one has opening doors. I would have preferred to have it a opening hood. See the decal engine underneath, but anyway. This one has some roll bars inside of the interior. Simulate more of the racing car feeling. The back is a little bit smush, but that's okay. Prints are pretty good. This one has a separate wing. Also have your inserts, same part of the window. Tempo print for the splitter and the GTR badge on the front of the grille. Nice wheels, also like those wheels. And this is the base. The GMC Hummer. I think it's a new casting for this year. See, nothing compared to the Matchbox or Hot Wheel casting that it already did. This one. There's the not a lot of the information on this one. Back of the card. Anyway, this one have the opening front trunk. Don't see much. This is a separate plastic piece that goes into the compartment. Shut the hood. This one have also a plastic roof. I don't know if it's removable. Oops. Looks like it is. That's a pretty nice touch. So you basically just clip it back here, I suppose. This little tab here that goes in through the windshield. There we go. Nice and easy. Of course, nice suspension work also on this guy. And I like this touch from Majorette. It's pretty cool. It's another one for the collection. Let's take a look at this electric SUV. The DS7. Probably not going to collect a lot of these vehicles. If I have at least one version for my collection, it will be okay. Here's the information for this one. This one actually have a cylinder on it. Cubic inch cylinder. That's interesting. So it must be some sort of a hybrid and not just a full electric SUV. Anyway, this one have opening doors. See DS on the front. So probably a Citroen, not a Peugeot actually. I was wrong. So luxury Citroen SUV, I will say. Okay, let's take a look at a more interesting car. This one, Renault. I really dig this casting when it first came out a few years ago from Majorette. I think it's a pretty nicely done car. And of course, it's a 1980s sports car, so you can't go wrong with that. Especially with nice proportion like this. And wow, just look beautiful. Maybe it would have looked a little bit better with chrome bumpers or maybe black bumpers instead of gray. But no complaints otherwise. I like the orange color. Come on, camera. There we go. Focus on these little seats. Shut the door. And a pretty nice car. Another nice car is this one. The VW Golf. Only problem with this one's too big. It's just way too big for what it is. Especially if you compare it with the GMC Hummers, just doesn't look right at all. But the casting is pretty well done. Let's take a look quickly at the card. Anyway, this is a car. Opening hood on this one. Looks like it opened and shut nicely. This one has newer style wheels. I don't remember seeing those before. The wire wheels. Looks pretty good. There's the interior. A close look at those wire wheels. And there we go. The VW camper. By the way, if you ask why these blisters are so dirty, it's because they were sitting on my table for quite some time. And when I was doing some custom and painting, the blister got dirty. So anyway, this is the card. And this is the vehicle. This one has a sliding door on the side. Hopefully it's not stuck like the other one. Because sometimes the problem with this casting is sometimes the doors here get the glue on the paint, and when you move it, it chips the paint away. So it's not very good, but this one seems to be okay. Hopefully, if I slide back, it will not do it again. Nope, okay, it's alright. But this is the thing, you have to be careful if you're planning on buying this casting. You can see this one has a little bit of paint chipping on the window. Like the plastic piece here, similar to the camper. This is the front with the headlights molded in, same part as the window. And this one have the more of the hot cap style wheel. This is another Raptor, different color. This one's from the limited edition series. So this one is just going to take a look quickly at the artwork and the paint. My garbage can seems to be full, so it's going to be a problem for next. So it's the same truck as this one. Nothing difference between the two castings, just the paint job. This one's a little bit more fancier, but I like this one better actually. But it's not too bad. Okay, different casting. The Porsche Capar. Put this blister here. There we go. This is your information. And this is the car. Doors open very widely on this one. So it says Porsche right on the side here, all the way, the back. This one has a Majorette tempo on the wheels, which is cool. I don't think they make this on the GTR. No, they did not. This one also has a separate wing in the back. Red interior and wet base. Fortunately, this one does not seem to have any roll bar. I don't know why, because this is a race car, should have one. But it does have the interior racing style. So mixed bag for this one. Nice casting, but should have a roll bar inside. The Renault Clio 16S. Nice little hatchback sports car. I really dig the version with the gift bag they did, the youngster gift bag in blue. This one's in more of a black and purple, fancy color. This is another casting. The doors open very widely, as you can see here. It's kind of a bit ridiculous, but they work. Ugh. This one's very stiff though. So black. This one has purple headlights because the same part of the window. Also have those wheels. They don't fit too well in this car, I will say, but it might fit better on other cars. Also have some tempo on the back for the Renault and the Clio badge. Also like the intake on the hood because you can see the interior through it, which is a nice touch. And the other vehicles, we're gonna take a look at Jeep. These two we already take a look at before, so if you want to take another look, here to go. This one I'm planning to switch the base, just find a regular size Jeep and put this casting on the top of it because I'm not really a fan of monster truck. Otherwise, this one's cool because it has steerable wheels and also have a bit of suspension and does have also rubber tires, so it's pretty cool. But I really just buy it for the police Jeep casting, not really because it's a monster truck. GTR. This one's the same car we already looked at, just because this one have the collector box that goes with. So I will keep this one, and the other one I just exchanged with my friend for another casting. And these two Mack truck, they're gonna be for customs in the future. It's a pretty nice casting. I really like it. Finally, we got some American truck in the Majorette line instead of having always the MAN and Mercedes and Scania trucks. Hopefully, one day they will do also a 600 series of this one. Will be much appreciated. Well, looks like I almost forgot this one. We almost forgot to take a look at the chase. What are you doing, King? You gonna skip chases now? Just kidding. Let's take this card out of the package. This is the information. And this is the car. And by the way, for those asking, these are not so rare, to be honest. You have pretty much the same number, these cars, as the Hot Wheel Treasure Hunt. So you have one per box, so they are not that rare. But the only difference is in the year, you have different vehicles that will switch from chrome to gold. And I think this year, Majorette, you have this car as a chase. You have this GMC Hummer as a chase. And you also have a sports car, I think it's a Porsche, as also a chase. So this one is the Scion. So you can see very, very reflective chrome on this one. Rubber tires, special wheels. You also have this number here, 23, on the door. It's a characteristic of the chase at Majorette. And sometimes the chase have metal base. This one have a plastic one though. But definitely have rubber tires. So pretty nice car, very shiny. And it's going to go straight in the collection with the other ones. And as a bonus, we have this Camaro here. Not Majorette, Matchbox, but I think it's well made. It's from a special car art series. This one here, I don't really know how they call it. But it's a convertible set. Anyway. So let me know which one is your favorite in the comment section down below. And I will see you for real this time in the next one.